Hey guys, so today I thought I'd talk about my current favorite retinoid products, and actually the first one I'm going to talk about, I'm working on the review of it, so I should have that later this week, which made me kind of think I should talk about some favorite retinoid products. So the first I'm going to mention is really new, and it uses a very new retinoid, which is so new. The studies on it are still being worked on, and that's the Skinfix Acne Plus Adapdinoid Gel from their Acne line. They've got a handful of products from this Acne line, and this is their newest one. And they use Adapdinoid or oleoth adapalene, which is Adapdinoid, and it's so new. I was looking for some research on this ingredient for my review, and it's so new that the studies, the study that they're working on in the U.S. is due to be finished by August, and then the write-up will be completed and it sounds like published in December. So it's a very new one. So in amounts, from what I'm reading, the effective amounts are 0.16 to 0.5% is effective. They went with 0.16, and it's got a really nice texture to it, which is nice. And so it's very gentle, I've found, and I really like some of the ingredients in here. And it's got some nice, it's very friendly for acne prone skin. It's got squalane in there as well, and it's just really unique product. And that Adapdinoid, actually it sounds like it might also have some good anti-aging benefits. Most vitamin A's do, although a lot like adapalene in and of itself is more prescribed or used for acne. But there is not a ton of studies on that one for anti-aging. But after using it for a couple of years, I do believe that one has anti-aging benefits. It's a little pricey, but if you're interested in it, wait a couple days and my review will be up and you can read more about it. But it's so far very nice, and I'm all about using these new ingredients and being a guinea pig. I love doing it. So anyway, so far so good. So I'm enjoying it. I've got a few other ones to talk about. And actually, most of these end up being retinals. I'll go to the next retinol, and then the rest of these I think are retinal. And the next one is the Isntree Hyper X Retinol, and this one's got some nice ingredients. It's also got bakuchiol in here, 0.6%. We've got retinol palmitate, 0.3%. We've got vitamin E, and then we've got retinol, 0.1%, panthenol ceramides, and then several peptides in here. So it's kind of a watery formula, but so far I'm really enjoying it, and I really like the combination of the peptides in there as well as the different retinols that they used and the ceramides. It's very nice because it's not drying at all. So there we go. Very nice, kind of a watery serum texture with a bright yellow look from Retinol, and really enjoying this one, so I'll definitely review this. They came out with another exfoliant in this line, a vitamin C, this, and then one other, I think a niacinamide serum. So in this new X line. So I love Isntree, and I love the fact that it's fragrance free, and I love the combination of retinol and bakuchiol, and it's still effective yet very gentle. So I love that. Next up, I've got the Peachly Retinol for All Renewing Serum. 0.1% retinol and ectoin, which is a really great hydrating ingredient. This stuff is really lovely. It's a little bit pricey, but it's just a really nice serum, and it applies very nicely and plays well with other products. There we go. I've got that Retinal. It's stronger than retinol, so if you're new to retinoids, Retinal is going to be stronger. If you get in a good formula where they combined it with hydrating ingredients, it's not going to be nearly as drying or irritating. I think that's what Paula's Choice did right with their Retinol, which was big, their clinical retinol product, which is just gigantic, huge seller for them. I think that's what they did right with that, was a very hydrating formula, and people didn't have as much of the retinization process as they normally get when you start a retinol, especially on sensitive or newbie fresh skin. So this stuff is lovely, worth checking out in my opinion. So okay, next up, okay, I'm going to go for this one because this one's also kind of new. The Avene Retinal Ceramide Cream, another really nice hydrating retinol product. Let me remember how to use this. There we go. And then you push down it. There we go. It's complicated for me anyway, but it's very nice, and it's got the ceramides in there and nice lipids and very hydrating, no fragrance in it. It's a little bit pricey, but it's really nice. And Avene also has, or Avene, is that, which way you say it? Let me know. Avene, whatever, let me know. It's one of the two, I think. Their Retinal serum is also really nice. Both these products are great. You can't go wrong with them. They're both more expensive, but they're really great for sensitive skin. And if you are a fan of Avene, thermal water in their products, which really seems to work well for people. They actually have spas in certain countries where it's just that thermal water, and people with severe eczema and skin issues go and sit in it for a few hours, and it really refreshes them. I'd love to try that someday, but I think you need a doctor's prescription in certain countries to use that thermal spring. But anyway, I'm off topic, but these are worth checking out. They're both lovely and really wonderful. So okay, next up, I've got the Beauty of Joseon. This one's an eye serum, the Ginseng and Retinal eye serum, but I don't use it really on my eyes. I use it on my whole face. You can certainly use it on your eyes area, your whole face, whatever. It's really nice. The bottle's gigantic. It's 1 ounce. So, I mean, it's not really like, with an eye cream, you think it's going to be like a half an ounce or 15 milliliters, but this one's pretty large. So there we go. Okay. I'm running out of space on my hands, so I'm working my way up. But it's really wonderful, fragrance-free. It's super affordable. And they just released a vitamin C serum, so I have to pick that up because now it's on Yes Style. It's on Beauty of Joseon's website. It's on Amazon, sold by Beauty of Joseon, so I need to pick that up next because I'm all about their new stuff. But this stuff's really nice, ginseng and retinol. So there we go. A couple more. So these are going to be the more affordable options. Next up, I've got the e.l.f. Youth Boosting Retinol Serum. This one contains 1% gram-active retinoid and 0.06% retinol, as well as antioxidants. It's really lovely from e.l.f. I don't think I've reviewed this one yet, so I definitely will get to it, but it's very orange. I think there's beta-carotene in here and no fragrance, and it's really affordable. I would say this one's a little bit more gentle, on the gentle side of these. So if you're sensitive or new to retinol, this might be a good way to start because it's a little gentle, and then work your way up to the stronger ones because a lot of these are much stronger. The Peach and Lily's pretty strong anyway. So this stuff's really nice and affordable, and e.l.f. did a really nice job with this one. I think this one might be the most affordable on the list, and I can't have almost any list of anything complete without Geek and Gorgeous. Their A game is wonderful. They have 2 different strengths. The 5 is less strong than the 10. 10 being higher than 5. So if you're newer or sensitive, go with the 5 to start with. And then after you finish that bottle, go up to the next strength. Use your retinols or retinoids at night. If you can use it at night, it's great. Be sure to use SPF in the morning because your skin can be more sensitive to light, especially if you're getting new kind of fresh, clean skin on. And anti-aging, use the sunscreen to keep the anti-aging going. So these are great. I will link to these below. Fragrance-free, really well formulated, very hydrating as well, which is nice. Okay, I've got 2 more left. Okay, so Allies of Skin. So this used to be called the Retinol and Peptides Overnight Mask. It's now the Retinol and Peptides Repair Night Cream, but the formula is the same. They're both lovely. Retinol, and then they also mention 13.5% peptides, antioxidants, brightenings, and encapsulated retinolide. And it's super wonderful. It's super hydrating, and it really works well in your evening routine. I'm running out of room. There we go. Really works well in my evening routine, and I'll apply my serums, and then I'll apply this as my second to last step. Obviously, my last step is going to be either the Cosrx Snail Cream or the Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream, because no routine at all is ever complete without those, but this stuff is really wonderful. And then last but not least, this is my prescription Altreno Tretinoin. I really enjoy this stuff. I'd use it every night or every other night, except I'm always trying new things. So after I test new things out, I typically come back to this because it's really strong without being irritating. It's in a very hydrating formula. And it's just really wonderful. And to be honest, I've tried other tretinoins, prescription, and they've dried my skin out, freaked me out, peeled, flaked my skin to the point where it took me probably 3 or 4 years to get to the point where I was willing to try this stuff out. without freaking out. And I was really impressed that I could use this tretinoin without having the reaction that I did with the other stuff. Even after working my way up, the other tretinoins was just didn't work well with my dry skin. And this stuff, if you have dry skin and want to use prescription tretinoin, this formula is the way to go, I'm convinced. So anyway, these are my current favorite retinoid products. A lot of them are wonderful. They're all fragrance free and they're all pretty friendly for sensitive skin types as well. So anyway, interested in hearing from you guys. If you have a favorite retinoid or one that I didn't mention, leave a comment. Love hearing from you guys. I love seeing Retinal show up a lot because when I first got into skincare, I don't think there was really a Retinal product really popular in the US, and now it's become a lot more popular. So I love seeing that because it's a little bit stronger and it's a good gateway before you get to the prescription stuff to kind of acclimate your skin. So anyway, interested in hearing from you guys. Leave a comment and I will see you more tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.